No countdown today because of having to restart everything on my computer. I was able to get everything up and go. Holy crap! I totally forgot about how this time of year. Totally forgot about how this time of year. If you can see the left side of my face, yeah, I'm gonna be blind for a few minutes. Well, let's make sure I've got everything. Yep, microphone is up and running. Got camera up and running, I think. I'm like half blinded by the light. I am half blinded by the light here. Yeah, that's all right. So we are going to go back to the farm for at least part of the night. So I'm trying to remember how far along I actually am. I know I've got at least 3 fields done. 3 fields harvested. Pigs can eat nearly everything: corn, wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybeans, potatoes, sort of. Geez, I could not keep up with that. All right, it is 2:55 p.m. I am. What did I do the last stream? How did I end up here? Well, no, stop jumping. Open gate. Open door. There we go. All right, so let's. Okay. Oh, I'm catching myself on the hay. Hey, Fox, how's it going? I think you will be highly amused by some of my activities of the week. Yeah, I heard it's something what like 30, 31, 32. It's like holy crap. I'm glad that's missing us. 30, 35. Holy crap. All right, let's see if I can get my math right. 35. So 35, 66. That doesn't sound right. That really doesn't sound right, so I better. I'm usually better at this with the humidity. Yes, the humidity is worse. Yeah, that's not. There we go. That sounds a lot better. I mean, not a lot better as in it sounds good, but a lot better. The number is a lot more making sense with what I was thinking. Oh, good lord. Why? Why, nature? Why? Nature, why you gotta be so cruel? Yeah, that kind of happens here too. We haven't had that hot of days yet, though. I'm surprised. So right now, where the schedule sits for soccer, we've got 2 women's home dates left tomorrow and then next Sunday. We've got 3 men's home games left, which tomorrow, then I think it's the Sunday after. It's July 6th and 12th. Oof. Mm. Yeah, so far we haven't had a day like we did last year where it was in the 30s at kickoff. And we had like 2 of those days last year. It sounds like you're getting hammered with what we're not getting. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound pleasant. I, will. I will tell you that. 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 I will Well, from my end, whoops. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so my roller hockey team was complaining on Wednesday about the heat. It's like, yeah, for me, this is fine. I grew up in California. At that point, you kind of wish you could stick yourself in the freezer, right? Refrigerator, freezer, either one, as long as it cools you down. Oh, whoops. I am. Yeah, I know. I just know that. Ugh. That's a good idea. I don't know why I'm promoting everything because I know I already did it last playthrough. Yeah, I'm hoping I know what it's supposed to be like tomorrow. I'm just hoping it doesn't feel awful because we've got two matches with an hour break between. It's like just in the press area, even just in the press box, it's going to be not nice, but it's definitely not going to be what you're having. Yeah, oof. Yeah, so 35 Celsius is 95 Fahrenheit. It's like, yeah, that's a little too hot. Somebody was saying in my region it's supposed to be about 38 in the upcoming days, but I'm not seeing that. Is it as humid in Utah though? I always thought it wasn't humid in Utah. Or like basically almost anywhere, well, almost anywhere desert. But you might be getting stuff off the Gulf of Mexico there. That would drive the humidity up. See, that's what I grew up with though, is the dry heat. So if you give me that heat without the humidity, I'm fine. Though Wednesday it was funny because it was of the heat and the humidity. Ugh, words. The heat and the humidity. I was joking. I was joking with my teammates about I don't know how I was putting my helmet on because my hair just went. Poof. But yeah, that heat when you're, especially when you're not used to it, it's still not great. Still no bueno. Yeah, but like I said, I grew up with it. That's what I mostly grew up with, so I'm used to it. But I do understand going out in that kind of heat is like, nope. Because yeah, it is not fun. No bueno. There's no bueno. Yup. That it definitely is. Okay, so what do I have here? That is cultivator. Okay. I just gotta remember where I put everything. we go. Right, so how are we doing on stones here? Come on, stones. I don't know how much stones I can. Yeah, long hair doesn't help. Yeah, mine only goes to the back of the top. The longest part of it only goes to the top of my shoulders, and it's like even that doesn't help. It's like, oof. I can't imagine what it's like if it's any longer. That's what I tend to do in the summer. Well, when my hair is long, that's what I do. I always still wonder how long my hair would be if uh if I didn't have to cut it after COVID. I know, random thought, right? But but yeah, that's about the only way though to cope with that heat is I'm looking at my microphone like it's the camera. That's about the only way to cope with the heat though, with your hair, to have your hair in a ponytail or yeah, you got to have it off your neck somehow. Yeah, so 22, so that's warm for night. Because, oh, because it's almost 1 a.m. Yeah, that's, oof, you. It's like I'm doing the math in my head. It's like, oh, that's not bad. Yeah, it's 22 at almost 1 a.m. That's a little different here. 78% humidity, so yeah, so it feels like you got the steam room going up nice and good. That's one of the reasons that I will not live without air conditioning. If I move into a place without it, I'm either going to get window units or if it's a house, I'm going to literally get it installed. I mean, it is I can get along with heat, but I cannot get along with that humidity. Cloud, 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 cloud. Why is half of this stuff cloud? More mulching. Yeah, another reason that I refuse to go without central air. Whoops. Which I get that is doesn't sound like it's very widely available for you, but it's like living here, it's like crucial. All right. Am I going to cause problems here? Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm just happy that tomorrow somebody else is going to take care of the cooking for me. I'm buying food at the field. A local restaurant's one of our sponsors, so they set up a food tent there. They do all the cooking at the matches. All right, I'm having a hard time believing my character is running and catching up with farm equipment that's got motors and wheels. Motors and engines and wheels, oh my. Oh, that might not be great for me. Two reasons. The first of which being my production chains aren't set up enough. Oh, geez, I almost walked in the back of that. Now, when I get it fully set up, let there be cake. Oh wow, we are sharing thoughts because I came up with "Let There Be Cake" and started saying it before I saw your comment. Get some strawberry cake out with ice cream. Ooh. Ooh, that could be rough. That could be rough. Depending on when you get there. Because I wouldn't want to get there with the fryers frying donuts. There you go. You know what sounds like it would be a good combination that I never thought of until right now? Find a way to marry ice cream and donuts together in a dessert. Like I need that. Well, it really sounds good, so kind of want it. Right, perfect. Oh no. Oh no, I better not find those because those look so good. Oh, those look really good. I should not want anything to eat right now. I just finished dinner. That's why I started like 15 minutes late. Came home from work and started and ate dinner. Had oh, I don't know what I'm. Where are you going? Where are you going? Um, you are no longer on the field. Where are you going? Ah, crap! It's coming back. Oh, okay. Yeah. That looks really. I am very concerned about why my well, I'm more concerned about the why the it kind he kind of took off in a weird direction. Was it because I didn't aim him 100% right? I think he didn't like how I aimed him, and so he just literally took off in that direction. Great. But yeah, those look good. I am a little confused though. Is that coating? Is that like a kind of like a candy shell? Like the coating is sorbet. Sweet. I must try that now. I don't think we have that here. I mean, strawberry raspberry is a really good combination too. I love that combination. I like berry combinations like that. So, can what are you doing? Where are you going? Okay, all right, cool. This dude's being weird. Okay, so what do I have over here? Oh, rock picker's done. Okay. I don't like mango, but I would definitely take peach and pineapple. Oh my. I am so glad that the sound is not picking up. My niece is screaming. My niece is at my sister-in-law's house. That's two houses down. And I just heard her screaming. Well, it's about time for her to go to bed anyway. She's 3. She needs to go to bed. Where's the debris crusher? Oof. Yeah, I am not the I don't know if I'm patient enough to have kids. I can't find the debris crusher. You know what? I should just do that. Yeah, I just I mean, if they started off it is like teenagers, I think that would work for me. Um, neighbor's dog is going crazy. Neighbor's dog is going crazy. I'm actually surprised she's still alive. She is I don't know exactly what breed, but she is a bigger breed, and she was only like a year or so younger than Finn was before we had to put him down. So she's like 12, 13 or something like that now. She's like 13 or 14, and she's a bigger dog too. I'm going the wrong damn way. Okay, good job, me. Yeah, Finn was 50 pounds. I figure out where I'm supposed to be going. I am going right there. Okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Finn was 50. He lived it to be. Let's see, Finn. We had to put him down in 2023. So he was almost 13. But yeah, it's like, yeah, she is definitely, she is probably like 100 or so pounds. 110 pounds. She is not a small dog. Yeah, it's like all sorts of weird noises going around the neighborhood tonight. Hey, sun's finally going down. What I really should do is remember which fields that I have to do all this stuff with. Oh, you had a Doberman? Aw. I, I love the breeds that people are generally afraid of. You know how people are afraid of like Dobermans and pit bulls and stuff like that? It's because the ones I've met, the people that were their owners were nice to them and trained them well. And they were the happiest, goofiest dogs I'd ever met. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. So freaking friendly. Like I said, it's the people that they were with. They were with good people, so they were treated well and trained and socialized right and all that good stuff, and they were amazing. All right. C is not being blocked by an object. He's right there. Or she. I have determined that the big dogs just absolutely love stuff like that. Um, what is this? Okay. So 36, 30, 12. Oh, and 16. Okay. So 30 and 36 are still being worked on. Okay. I am now caught up mentally on what is what. I mean this one, okay, so this one I put a road through and take out the road from 30 and 33. Oh, but this road kind of goes awkwardly through and around. Grid system would be very helpful, yes. Grids are efficient. Let us farm on a grid. I could probably manage it. I'll be honest, I could probably manage it. But then I'd probably find myself again, so then I would probably get myself unlost, which would kind of go along with you can't really get yourself lost in New York City. Because even if you get yourself lost, you can get yourself found, right? I mean, New York City is kind of like the Saints Row map. The only difference being, I imagine there's better. What in the hell is this? Oh, come on. Are you serious? See, I've never been to New York City, which is funny because I live in New York State, but considering New York City's all the way at the other end of the state, it's like I haven't had occasion to get there. I keep saying I need to go like on a road trip of some sort for myself. The earliest I can do that is August. But yeah, I've just got to Thundercats football shirt. Interesting. I mean, most cartoon properties do make some interesting stuff in the way of clothes though. I do got to admit that. Some of them are really good about just giving you a full line of clothes to choose from, and it's like, this is really cool. Alright. Am I going to be in the way? Nope, because this rock picker is is still moving. There we go. It is still moving. Sounds about right. Just random people, random shops, or random kiosks. Oh my gosh, that's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. Maybe I should check out New York City sometime. Force myself to go to the other end of the state. Yes, phone, I am aware I started streaming. That was about 38 minutes ago. Yeah, I wonder if I could figure out a way to design myself a shirt like that. Now I've got my mind on things that I'm probably never going to be able to figure out the answer to. That's all right. But yeah, that's really cool. That is definitely a nice find you found there. Yeah, you find some pretty neat stuff in random places. I think it's like that in like uh Venice Beach, California. That's what I was trying to think of. Where you just find all sorts of weird stuff. You got the beach, you got like the beach boardwalk. You got the beach boardwalk, and you just have all sorts of random stuff there, and it's like, okay, what can I find? Hey, this is pretty neat. One of our vintage, one of our vintage shops, just closed up in my area, in the city over from me, city north, city of Tonawanda. It is kind of like that one. It is kind of like the one that is, yeah, just behind Vespucci Canals. Yep. I think I've managed to make this work perfectly. Hmm. That just made me think of a. I gotta work on searching for a few things. Probably Sunday, but I've got to remember to actually do it. That just made me think about how I could do the search to make results come up. Oh, yes, I know. No, not now. 40 minutes ago. Oh, boy. So I was looking up those pants from Saints Row. I ended up finding a vendor that had for a while made Saints Row merchandise, like clothing. But apparently they don't anymore. But I tried to find the pants, but I cannot find them. Or even a real life, like, close look to them. So then I started looking into, okay, what would it take to be able to make those? Whoops. I just dropped myself out of my own moving tractor. But yeah, I've determined that I need those pants, and if necessary, I will. And if necessary, I am willing to try to figure out how to make them. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, okay, so oh, don't do that. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, I figured out a way to get through the gang wars or the gang battles. Really? Uh-oh. There we go. But yeah, I've decided that I have to figure out those pants. I should have checked Etsy. I mean, Etsy seems to have all sorts of different stuff. All sorts of stuff you won't find anywhere mainline or mainstream. So yeah, I've taken to fighting the gang battles with with my tank. Oh, hello. I just kind of I feel that's kind of cheesing it, but I mean my goal is really to try to make sure that I can get everything before ready and upgrade as much as possible and before taking on more of the story mode. I did get the I did get the Morningstar penthouse. So now I have the new Saints HQ. But I still can't figure out Jimmy's damn little car run. Yeah, their attack choppers are a little bit excessive. But yeah, if you get if you I so I'm loving when I'm doing the battles with the deckers. Three specialists end up in one place. All I've got to do is use my explosive ammo from my tank. There's three or four specialists down. It's like, y'all are not thinking very strategically, are you? True. What do I have here? Why did why did we stop? Please tell me why we stopped. Please cultivate this field. Field C is coming along. Let's see how we're doing there. I don't know how much stones that thing can take. Though I think the tank in those gang battles, like basically, I think the tank kind of causes a glitch. Because I was getting the police and the military fighting the police and the military. They're fighting each other. The Deckers were fighting themselves. All because after the turret finally got blown off my tank, I just sat in the tank. It's like, what is going on here? Why does this stuff happen when I'm not set up to record anything? But yeah, I have to keep going. The APCs? I don't know. Oh, yes. Yeah, they come at what? 4 badge notoriety, right? I mean, I'm having flat out wars with basically everything they can throw at me. The tanks, the carriers, the the Humvees, yep. At least I think they might have. I might have. I mean, I don't think there's any more that they could throw at me yet. But I just feel like cultivated is not really cultivated until you remove the stones. Yep, dropping off the SWAT teams, and some of them have the snipers, and yep. Especially get to have fun with them in the strip club. Which is funny. The riot shields don't really seem to do much for them, though. Oh, my phone's broken. There we go. Yeah, it's just. I love the game, and the glitches are just hilarious. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen so many NPCs get literally stuck, phased through a vehicle the way I have. I cut off sweats. All right. Well, there. Oh. Well, I've just discovered the fun of throwing everybody off the bridge outside of Shondi's crib. I've discovered that. I've also discovered the fact that they're stuck in a state between swimming and drowning and actually doing neither. What am I hearing? Yep. Anybody you throw in the water, anybody you throw in there, they're just kind of bobbing there. I love how tough the NPCs sound when you take them as human shields. All right, rock picking NPC, how are you doing? You are doing your job. I think. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't have anything from this week. I wish I had yes. Yep. I think I'm actually almost at the max number for that challenge. I've got like 4 of those challenges done. And of course one of them has to be the streaking one. Hello, can I help you? Do we have a problem? Oh yes, we do have a problem. Okay. Sir, we do have a problem. I appreciate your effort. That's a grain mill. What we will do. I've also discovered the joys of car surfing. And car surfing while doing a handstand. My phone has decided that I need all the alerts I just dismissed. I haven't I haven't figured that one out yet. I've seen the challenge. I haven't figured that one out yet. Lionel Hutz, attorney at law. Don't forget, he can only practice in Springfield, though. I think he can only practice in Springfield. There we go. Oh, look at that. Why is my phone? Oh, this time it's actually giving me different alerts. Okay. Oh, phone. My phone is on my leg right now. Well, not right now, but it was on my leg. It's going off and I'm not even feeling it. Only one to have a business card that turns into a sponge. Because you don't want to remember that you ever hired him as your attorney. So you can wash it all away. People, there is no reason for fireworks right now. That's about 2 weeks from today. Oh, oh, oh. What did I find? Oh, what did I find yesterday? Phone? Phone? Hello? Phone? There we go. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. Okay. There's a YouTube channel called No Villains Are Safe that looks into cartoon villains or well, cartoon characters and how bad are they? I gotta wonder if he's on, if Lionel Hutz is one of them. I gotta look deeper into that channel. I mean, I'm not sure that Lionel Hutz is actually an attorney. I think he just plays one on TV. Well, that's a bad choice of puns. Phone. I just. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. Dr. Nick feels like a Dr. Nick feels like a parody of a parody. Phone, please stop. Oh no, 7-Eleven. I think 7-Eleven is now telling me I need to drink more beer. I don't really need to drink more beer there, 7-Eleven. My doctor thinks I drink too much beer. Which is funny because my doctor, seriously, every time I go in, she asks if I've taken up drinking. No, doctor, I have not taken up drinking. I just like food a little too much, okay? Well, yeah, Dr. Nick feels like a parody of a parody. It's like parodyception. Yes. I will say I'm rather impressed. So my mom was dating a guy when I was like 10, 11, 12-ish. And I seriously think they bought some workout videos off one of those late night infomercials. I mean, the workout programs themselves were not bad. What in the... Dude? Where are you going? Oh, okay. Now I get what you're doing. Sure! Please just miss a big old, big old swath of land. Sure, okay. It's like Homer. Here, if you what you're doing is causing you to become paranoid, maybe you shouldn't do it. But yeah, They bought this these workout tapes from a guy named Tony Little. And I gotta say, for probably being like infomercial style workout tapes, they're actually pretty damn good. They were actually pretty decent. Now, will I ever buy workout tapes and stuff off of infomercials ever? No. But at least those were kind of worth it. Yeah, he did a few, didn't he? I mean, I mostly remember from OxyClean, but I think he did a few more, didn't he? I mean, OxyClean is probably the most well-known product, and it's still widely used. It's like maybe some of these guys aren't all bad, but the ones that are ruin it for the rest of them. Yeah, but you know you're not getting any Gordon Ramsays on there, so you're not going to get that level of honesty. Oh, I forget what it was yesterday, but there was something that made me think of. Was it yesterday? Can't remember. Made me think of, what are you? An idiot sandwich? I forget what made me think about that though. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it makes me wonder how he's not, yeah, how he's not had multiple heart attacks. Yeah. I mean, hopefully on that show, hopefully nobody tried to make the medium rare chicken. He's probably like, no, hell no. Yeah, yeah. Some people need to realize there's a reason they don't ask you how you want your pork and chicken cooked. Because there's only two ways to cook it: cooked or you're getting sick. Yes. Yeah. Don't let the amateurs near the seafood, please. Yes. Perfect. See, don't gotta be an expert to know it's good, right? What the flip is that field? Just gotta know what's just gotta know what you like and just don't do stupid stuff with it. And that's one thing I will never understand is well done steak. I will never understand well done. I'd love to be able to move on to the next day. Yeah, it's about right. What do we want? Shoe leather to eat? No thanks. Oh, I think that's what I got. Okay, so I think this is the one I have. Yes, yes, it is. No, I didn't. Is he really? Damn. Oh, jeez. Can somebody please find Ric Flair a nice retirement home without access to social media? I mean, there's a huge difference between being a heel and being an asshole, and I don't think he understands that. No, Ricky, no, 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 you don't get to do that. I just called Ric Flair Ricky. I'm not convinced he ever fully kicked it. Yeah, I wonder how much she wishes that he would just shut up sometimes. Well, hers might not be far behind. Yet nobody wants to see that. I mean, at this point, I don't think anybody wants to see anybody with the name Flair anywhere near a wrestling ring. I heard it was bad. I didn't see it, but I heard it was pretty bad. At least Goldberg seems to be being sensible about his retirement match. Seems like it seems like it's been delayed because, well, I mean, he's always been limited in the ring from what I've seen. They're trying to set up him and who are they setting up? Him and Cena, I believe. It's like that match would have been fun in like 2003. Yes. Well, apparently he's battling injuries. I'm sorry, I don't care that he's a former NFL player. And I don't care that he's well, I've always thought Goldberg to be overrated, to be honest. I mean, let's look at it this way. They should follow the Undertaker's example. Follow the Undertaker's example. He's flat out said he's not getting back in the ring. He doesn't feel at this point he can put on the match he wants to for fans. True. He hasn't had anything to prove for like 15 years. He could have retired in 2010 with nothing to prove. No, I haven't. I've heard that they've done one, but I haven't watched it. But yeah, if you're getting up there in age and you're a pro wrestler, you need to start thinking about taking the Undertaker's example and saying, you know what, this is it. Last match, I'm done. No coming back. I mean, Taker's not coming back. I'm 99% sure Kane is not coming back in any way. Mick Foley can't come back. I mean, it's like, look at Mick Foley's another one that's tried to drag his career on too long. They did okay with him after they unmasked him as well for a little bit. But the problem is, yeah, once they got after, they just got away from what made him him. But yeah, it's just like you gotta know when to hang it up. Some of these guys are like, yes, this is sports entertainment. You gotta realize there is the sport aspect to it. That you got your body's going to take into consideration. Your body's going to be like, you're going to get up and be like, I can't do this anymore. Well, Hogan should be blackballed for the industry for multiple reasons. He never should have been brought into TNA. I mean, holy crap, how many promotions is that guy going to wreck? So he started off in, well, for major promotions, he started off in WWF, right? Well, he was basically trying to run TNA. He's always had creative control in his contract. And for a guy that I seriously hate to say it, but I feel like a guy who has a narcissistic personality like he seems to have, then you can't let them have that control. You can't let somebody have control when they're going to be so for themselves at the detriment of anybody and everybody else. And that's what he did. Oh, a pure AI worker. Wasn't Bischoff head of creative when the whole Jeff Hardy and Sting thing went down? Let's see if this one goes the right direction. Oh, Too many. Because how many producers are you going to have there? You probably got what? One person probably producing two matches. So you're probably going to have at least two, three, four producers there, depending on the number of matches. And that's just if you have the main ones with it doing it. You're probably going to have the head of the promotion there. I mean, there should have been people to say, no. And I mean, poor Sting gets dragged into the middle of this issue. Not even any fault of his own. It's all of a sudden he's got to. He's basically the other guy, and they had no say in the bad decisions, but he's basically the one having to correct for the bad decisions being made. Baseline mulched. Yeah, it's just amazing how many people are just willing to say, la 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 la. Okay, now I see how this works. Yep, somebody else will deal with it. Not my problem. Yeah, it kind of is your problem. Producer for the match and head of the promotion should be the first two to deal with it. Or maybe director of talent relations or something like that. Shouldn't be shouldn't it be putting it on Sting's shoulders to deal with Jeff Hardy's demons. Yes, we understand. You have fireworks. You're excited because we can buy them here now. I wish I had a bigger stone picker. Need big stone picker. Oof. I mean, I want everything multiplied by at least 2 on this thing. Up up to 1,000,000 liters. Damn. Damn. Because this only holds 2,000. Yeah, only 50 times bigger. No, I'm sorry. Only 500 times bigger. No, wait. 5 is 10,000. 50 is 100,000. It's only 500 times bigger. That's fine. Or something. Probably make short work of my fields. Which is kind of what I'm looking for. Alright, this is the small field, if I remember correctly. Needs lime. Okay. Cool. Okay, this one has too many weeds. Okay. Now I know what I've got. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And I can't even, until I can advance days, even start my harvesting my last field. You know what I could do? What the heck is this? Oh, this is the roller. Okay. Yeah, the extended arms have to help. I don't doubt that at all. Okay. What are you? You are lime. Are you my only lime truck? If you are, that's fine. What in the world are you? Oh, you're the baler. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to try doing that at a later date. Another playthrough. It would have been smart for me to, it would have been really smart for me to, you know, check to see what the accomplishments were. Whoa. Hang on. Oh, yep. Okay, I'm doing this right. Okay. Where's A? That's D. He's fine. That's J. He's fine. What is going on right there? Sir, I must hijack your vehicle for a minute. Oh, um, I probably shouldn't just let vehicles float around like this. Might be a little bad. Hello. Yep. Wait, this is supposed to have lime in it, right? Lime, yes, okay. But it can spread both fertilizer and solid fertilizer and lime. Okay, duh. I got confused for a moment. Yep. But yes, I did forget to fold the spreader. Because apparently I like running things over with my farm equipment. At least I'm remembering how multitasking works. Yeah, as long as my AIs can actually do something 60% competently, at this point, I think at least with what limited stuff I have, it'll be all right. Whoops. Hi, camera. But yeah, that is contingent on my AI being just slightly better than half competent. I feel like this guy's already done. Well, on his last pass. I might need to find a different purpose for this field. This seems like it's too small for anything good. This looks like a nice square field. We need to get rid of the weeds. Stop driving into the damn tree. There we go. Be better than this. So how long do poplars take to grow? Because planting a tree field is an interesting thought. Ah. They probably also require minimal care either. Or they probably only require minimal care too. Being a tree. What do you mean no field found? Try the freaking field that you're right in. She understands the assignment. Well, I did say 60% competently, I guess. Well, if that's the path she's going to take, that actually is not bad. So apparently is right. I'm guessing 12 is ready. The little tiny rectangular one that just got the line. Oh, there we go. 16 is the one I'm looking at. Okay. So 12 should be ready. 16 next. Yes. Why can we not? Yep. So much field prep, so little time. All right, so that one's almost done. I'm at the wrong place. I went to the biogas instead of the debris crusher. I don't think they want stones. Man, this tractor has oversteer. Oh, I should go to the lime thing after I'm done with that next field. Fill up the lime. Because these are some big old fields coming up next. You've seen them. Here, watch it. Nope. I will not have fun. I guarantee it. At least one of the at least one AI worker has finished their task now. Whoops, I just almost drowned that in the lake. Oversteery. Why is the tractor oversteery? That's what I want to know. Why do I have an oversteery tractor? Whoa. Crap. That makes sense. Good turning circles, and how fast am I driving this thing compared to how fast it really actually wants to go? Oh, excuse me then. There we go. There's that. Hey, I remembered to fold something. All right. Oh, this bird is making me crazy. Bird, they're blueberries. The bird is mad about blueberries. Yep. Maybe I should take it in to have it, like, fixed. You know what I should also stop doing? I should stop turning it into things that it doesn't want to be turned into. Alright, so this is, so that field is done. Well, needs lime next. Which I'm going to have to finish liming that one field because my AI help decided to only lime part of the field. Yeah, super tractor. Give me one that goes about 80. Since I don't know how that'll work, trying to run two tractors together, no, I will set, or two, stone pickers together. There we go. Nope. There we go. This is better. And the good thing is, if that other one needs to have its stones emptied out, I could just set this one in motion. Which I think the other one needs its stones emptied out. Oops, where are we? Okay, nope, we're good here. Okay. Okay, so I will be right back just a minute. That's there we go. All right, let's pause. I cannot do that. There we go. Mm. There we go. But yeah, it's like, okay, need spreadsheet. Have this field done, have this field at this stage. Like, what is it called? I should know this. A Gantt chart. Kinda. Sort of. Just basically fill in the boxes. Okay, this is done, this is done, this is done. This is what's going to go here. Yeah. I promise this is not a conspiracy theory. Oh, great. What I should have done. It's gone all the way to this corner and it's gone straight the other way. Then cleared out that triangle. I really shouldn't be dealing with this right now, though. Because that other field still needs line to be finished off. Yeah, I can imagine. Have a few people attacking this. I don't know which. If I knew which way the AI would turn after this, I would let the AI go for a minute. But I don't know which way the AI is going to want to go. Well, I'm giving myself a stripy field again. I mean, stripes work on like clothes and stuff like that, but they definitely don't work on trying to plant your farms. There we go. Like, sorry, this is not socks. You cannot have the stripe there. And I've still got one more field of barley that I've got to do. I just need it to finish growing. Yeah, okay. Perfect. If anything, I would rather slightly overlap than anything. So this is good. Spoke too soon. Well, these stripes are not good. Okay, let's get this part done. Yeah, it's just too bad stripes don't work for a farm. We're not playing sports out here. We're not decorating the lawn. We're not doing any of that kind of stuff. But it's okay. Slightly turning, overlapping. I am fine with that. There we go. See, this is not easy. It's too bad that the AI are not programmed a little smarter to be able to do these odd shaped fields. So I do have to thank you for the tip on reading the compass at the bottom. That seems odd that you would think in the last 10 years, with all the advances in technology and computers and stuff like that, they would figure out how to take care of that issue. I don't know if I want to know how that's going to work. I don't know. I don't know if I want to know how these AI would handle circular fields. Going to a meltdown. Let the meltdown commence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I wish this would go faster. Fire me when I run away from the work that must be done. Apparently, I'm doing a terrible job at channeling my inner Peter Gabriel. Well, I guess I'd rather do it this way than miss a big stripe again. Haha! I left the AI with a little stripe. Too bad these tractors are way too slow. Can't even race them. Why is my watch clicking? I'm not taking any steps. Aren't I bound by the working speed of the equipment as well? So I feel like that's something you really can't get away from. Yeah, everything just gets way slowed down when you have to start attaching stuff to it, though. That's the unfortunate part. All right. There we go. At least this time I'm intentionally leaving the stripe. Ah, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Because I didn't pay attention to the numbers. Now the rocks are almost gone. Hmm. There we go. Almost all done. And now I wonder where the other one went. Because I don't see it on my mini map anywhere. Oh, there it is. It does not realize that it is done. Everything is done. Make my field with me, please. I should remember where the debris crusher is by now. I've been there like 6 times. Been there like 6 times. I don't know if I'm amused or kind of disgusted by the fact that the debris crusher is at the same place as the where you sell your cattle. Oh, I should do that then. I will crush debris all over the place. Apparently, I also drive like a maniac. I guess this is kind of my entire map. I can make it in my image if I wanted to. Hold up. Hold up. I might have to check that out. Project Motor Racing. Yep, that's gonna be one I'm gonna have to check out at some point. Project Motor Racing. All right, where's my? Okay, I gotta say he's committed. You're dismissed. But yeah, I think I'll need to get a new debris crusher. Then I also want to think about the fact that the debris crusher is currently where you sell your cattle, so true. I should almost. I don't know if this would be a good idea, but when you've still got over €1 billion and nothing really to do with it, jeez, stop with the oversteer. Um, Maybe set up little like disposal pods. So I have like one for slurry, one for rock crusher, one for anything else that just a little. They have like 3 or 4 of them dotted around the map in strategic areas. At this point, I feel more like I have a company town than anything. I gotta say, I love the sound of the stones dropping out of the stone catcher, stone picker. It's a really satisfying sound, for some weird reason. That makes sense. I have all your good stuff in one area, or important stuff, something stuff. I think my farmer is going to be so tired tonight that he's going to sleep well. Hmm. I hope I sleep well tonight too. What is bloomer loaf? I've never heard of that one. Whoops. There we go. The rock pickers look like they've been picking rocks. The stone pickers have been picking rocks. Okay. Now. Oh. Come on, one. I'm officially hungry again. I am officially hungry, so. Because that looks good. Yup. Oh. Game, that does not help. Thank you. I am not sure what this field is supposed to be, but if I can ever find it again, it'll be something. This makes total sense. I guess I can't do that, can I? I gotta stop. I gotta stop thinking of food. I gotta stop thinking of food. It's 10:47 p.m. I don't need to think about food. Oh, perfect. Yep, I'm heading the right way. Okay. 18,950 liters of lime. I mean, there is just so many issues with this. I feel like this is so much smarter than like doing everything one step at a time. Just get as much multitasking going as I can. Yes. All right. There we go. I am definitely happy with that kind of progress. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. You go through line very quickly, don't you? All right, I'm going to have to keep that into take words. Take that into account when I'm planting and manuring. Oof, that's not helpful. $30 and $36. Okay. I've got to remember $30 and 36. Oh, okay. It should be 30, right? Yes. So AI should have no problem with this one, so I will let the AI do my work for me here. This field I'm worried about. 36 because it's odd edge. There we go. The harvest wagon. That's wheat. There's the barley. Field number 41. That never got fully planted. And then the last ingredient. I cannot wait for the sugar beet. Because that'll be the last thing my bakery needs. Yeah, this part is this part's a little exciting for me. I'm gonna be happy to see the sugar beet and the bakery be ready to grow. Wow, I did a horrible job with the grass. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I probably should wrap it up tonight too. I've got match notes to get ready for tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a nice warm one. So have a good one. I will talk to you later. Hopefully the heat and humidity allows you to get some rest. Yep, you too. Okay, so let's. Oh, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a quick check-in on this guy with the very impeccably trimmed facial hair. Not really, but like I say, on a video game character without high detail on the face, it definitely does look interesting. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, nothing is ready to harvest. Okay. Nothing is ready to harvest. I repeat, nothing is ready to harvest. So yeah, I think I will save that there. I mean, got a lot of field work done, didn't get anything harvested, but at least it is something. It is, but good for. It is getting things ready for the next planting season. So that was definitely helpful. But that is going to have to be it for tonight. So I need to rest up. I've got still got to do my shoulder rehab stuff too, so that's going to be fun. I mean, I think that's been helping me sleep, but hey. But yeah, I will be back at some point. I think Saturday. I think that's probably I really like 8 notifications and none of them helpful. I'm trying to pull up schedule to figure out when next stream is going to be. Schedule, schedule. After Wednesday night, the men have a week off. The women next nope, that's the women play Sunday, so yeah, next stream will for sure be Saturday. Unless Mother Nature decides to kick me in the teeth, but yeah, next stream will be Saturday. I have one Saturday match after tomorrow remaining, so yeah. Next Saturday at least, I don't think there's anything coming up during the week, so I don't know. May or may not stream during the week, don't know. Definitely not Wednesday night though. But yeah, that will be it for tonight. So until next time, have a good one, and I will see you later.